Hey guys, GoFit Trainer Toofan here. Today I'm going to show you how to set up a workout. That is something that is a challenge for people. There's so many exercises you can pick, so many modalities, so people get overwhelmed. We're going to set some parameters and I'll show you how to do it. Movement patterns, as you see here, we've got 5 basic human movement patterns. You can set them up differently. You can categorize them all sorts of ways. This is pretty standard. We've got our push pattern, our pull pattern. You can already start imagining what motions I'm talking about here in everyday life, as well as exercises. Hip hinge, that might be where it gets a little hazier. Our split leg motion, and then our rotation. So let's go through each one. I'll talk about a few example exercises and then give you an example on how to set that up. For the push at home, you can do push-ups, body weight exercises right there. If you have equipment like our GoFit resistance bands or kettlebells, you can do a banded press, hook that up on the wall and do a single arm press, or if you have that resistor bar, you can even do a double arm press. Get on the ground with a kettlebell and do a single arm floor press, and that was all horizontal plane of motion. We can also do our vertical plane of motion. So grab your bands, hook it on the foot and press upwards, or press up with a kettlebell as well. Let's move on to the pull. Again, same thing there. We can use our resistance bands and do our rows. We can hook it up to something above, like our door jamb up top, sit on the floor and pull downwards. So now we're working more so on a vertical plane of motion. And you can also do some kettlebell rows as well. Next up, our hip hinge. That is, I'm going to show you right here, that is anytime you're hinging from the hips here, so think squat or deadlift, okay? This does not say how much you have to hinge your hips. So a squat, you hinge less, but you're still hinging. A deadlift, you're going to see more of a hinge. Grab your kettlebell, do a deadlift, do a single leg RDL, Romanian deadlift. You can do a goblet squat, you can do band squats, all kinds of stuff there. Moving on to number 4, our split leg motion, like walking, right? An everyday pattern or walking up steps, but also lateral lunges, reverse lunges, all kinds of lunge variations, forward lunges, and split leg squats. If you want to intensify that motion, grab a kettlebell, put in a front rack position, go through your reverse lunges, whatever lunge variation you choose, and got yourself a nice exercise right there. Next up is our rotation, our final one. This is important not to forget about rotation. We get stuck with a lot of linear movements, but rotation is so key to everyday movement. And you can do that using our bands. Hook that up to the wall or door jamb and go through an oblique twist. You can grab a kettlebell and do sweepers or a wood chop exercise with both rotational movements. And what else do we have? Russian twist. Grab a kettlebell, get on the ground, and do your Russian twist. That's another one that I always go to. Now you've got your exercise, but what about the sets and reps? One thing I like to do is just starting out with any client, somewhere around 2 to 3 sets. Then you can advance up to 4 to 5 sets. 2 to 3 sets, let's say, to get started. 8 to 12 reps per exercise. Any of them where it's single-sided, go ahead and do 8 to 12 per side. You can choose to alternate or do one side all at a time, then do the next side. It doesn't matter there. But about, let's say, 3 sets, 8 to 12 reps, and you got yourself a workout there. Okay? Now, if you want access to some of our workouts, you can download our app for just $1. Go to our website, gofit.net. Thanks a lot, guys.